What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome all my new subscribers. I want to take a second and thank each and every single one of you guys that take the time out of your day to watch and support my channel. It means the world to me. Everybody, in this video, I'm finally going to be getting around to coating the wheels off of my GSX, and I am going to be coating them with the Gyeon rim. Guys, I've had this for a while now. It was actually sent to me for my birthday from a buddy of mine, Jordan. Shout out, man, I appreciate you. Sorry it's taking me so long, but yeah, so I'm gonna be ceramic coating my wheels off of my GSX. I'll be showing you guys the wheels here fairly soon, but those of you guys that follow along my channel, you know the GSX, you know the wheels that are on it. If you're tuning in for the first time, you will see the wheels on the GSX, but they're not terrible. I hardly ever drive it. This Gyeon rim is designed because those of you guys that know, you put some protection on your wheels, it gets hot, doesn't really last. So that is the benefit of an actual wheel coating. They're designed to stand up to the heat. Why coat your rims? The number one reason, they're so easy to clean after that. I rinseless wash my car all the time. I do not use a hose. I only use the hose to do the wheels and tires. But now that technology is evolving in the industry, I'd love to be able to just use a rinseless wash to clean the wheels. And after I coat them, I feel like I'll be able to just hit it with a rinseless wash, wipe them down, and it'll be good to go. So yeah, we're gonna be using the Gyeon rim. It comes with the applicators, but I'm gonna be using a different applicator. I'll show you guys here, you know, once we get started on the wheels. I do have to clean the wheels. As you guys will see, they're not really that dirty, they're just dusty. I don't foresee seeing any caked on tar, or I don't even think I need to clay these things. But if you guys are gonna coat your wheels, you guys wanna take the necessary steps, clean them up, use your iron remover, your tar remover if you need to get all those little pieces of tar out of the rim. You want it as clean as possible before you coat them. That way you get the best bondage possible to the wheels and you get the longest durability. So I have them over here. I have my table set up right here. I'll show you guys me probably cleaning one wheel. I don't want to bore you guys with me cleaning all four of the wheels. Honestly, I could just rinse them off probably and, you know, use some soap, car soap. But I'm going to use my, you know, my cleaners and clean it up, make sure everything's good. And basically, I wanted to bring you guys along mainly for the application. This is my first time ever coating wheels, so let's have some fun. You guys come along with me, and I'm curious because they are matte black, so the Gyeon rim is not gonna, you know, change the look of the rim. You can go on all different finishes. That's why I'm excited to use this. But yeah, enough being said, I'll get you guys set up. I'll show you the wheels on the table, and yeah, we'll go to town. All right, everybody. So I've got my little wheel set up on my little wheel stand here. It's just a little $20 one from Amazon, I believe. I think it's pretty cool. It's gonna allow me to spin it, you know, when I need to. As you can see, they're not that dirty. Just got a little bit of brake dust on the inside. You gotta clean off, scrub them down, get them nice and clean. I'm gonna be coating everywhere I can, so yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna be using the Turtle Wax Rapid DECON wheel cleaner, a little bit of iron remover in it. I think I got my NANOSKIN non-acid wheel and tire cleaner here. I'm gonna get you guys set up on the tripod, and we're gonna go ahead and clean this rim. All right, everybody. So I went ahead, I got all the rims cleaned up. I got them in the garage. As you guys can see, I've got my Gyeon prep here. I've already wiped them down once, actually twice, just to make sure that I got everything off of the rims. They are looking nice. They're ready to coat. Now what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna start on the barrel. That way I can get a feel for, you know, how the coating's acting and whatnot before I move to the face where all the little intricate spots are. So I'm gonna start here on the barrel and get set up. So what I'm using is, it comes with an applicator, it comes with the little suede applicators, but what I did was I took my foam applicator. You can see I got the 3 pieces over there, and I cut it in force. I saw him do this on the esoteric review of Gyeon rim, and it just allows you to get in the intricate spots a lot easier. So I got 1 per wheel, so that should be a little bit easier to apply. I've got my Gyeon rim here. I'm gonna get it opened up. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the thing out the top, and I like to use a dropper just to control it a little bit more. So yeah, it's gonna be hot today. I got the garage open for a little airflow. It's gonna be around 95 today, so I wanna get this done before it gets real hot, because that is gonna change the flash times. Depending on your climate and where you're at, the flash times of removal are going to change drastically. If you're in a warmer climate, more humidity, it's hotter, your flash time is going to be a lot quicker than somebody that's in a controlled garage with humidity around 60 degrees, 65 degrees. They're going to be able to let it dwell a lot longer. So I need to figure out what my time is here and then go from there. So I'm going to get you guys set up and we're going to get to coating. All right, everybody. So I've got my lid removed. Make sure after you apply, you want to go ahead and put the cap back on your Gyeon rim. So what I'm gonna do is, got my little applicator here. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little line there, like so. Squeeze whatever leftover I have back into the jar. Pop my cap on real quick. And we're gonna go ahead and start coating. Now I'm gonna use my wheel weights here as a starting point. So I'm gonna start right at my wheel weights, and I'm gonna go ahead and start coating. And I'm gonna do probably 1/4 of this wheel. A little thick, and I'm going to go to my other wheel weights. I'm going to coat over the wheel weights too. Crosshatch pattern, however you see fit. All right, went ahead and got that done. I don't know if you guys can see that, but let's check that out. Now, I don't see any rainbowing or any flashing yet, but I could probably stretch this a little further, to be honest. Make sure you get the edges. Again, this is my first time ever coating wheels, so wheel weight to wheel weight. Now I'm just looking for, I don't know, I guess it to start sweating, or we'll see. It is pretty warm, so. First test, I got a fresh set of Kirklands over here from Costco. All right, now I'm gonna take my first towel and I'm gonna go ahead and start wiping off. I don't know if I'm doing it right, if I should let it sit a little longer, but we're gonna figure out right here. We're all in this together, guys. Go ahead and flip it. I'm gonna come and grab a secondary towel. I'm gonna come in and buff off. Just got to make sure you get everything wiped off. Just like that. Not too bad. That was actually pretty easy. Yeah, that was actually pretty easy. I don't really see a difference in color, so that actually worked really good. That was really easy. I'm probably gonna let it sit a little bit longer next time, but I think we're good. So I will finish this barrel and show you what it looks like afterwards. All right, folks. All right, went ahead and got the barrels taken care of. Got everything nice and coated. Looks good. Honestly, for the first time, I mean, the coatings, it goes on and comes off very smooth. I think I put it on a little bit too thick at first, but for the most part, it looks good. So what I'm gonna do is get you set up over here, and we'll tackle the face of the wheel, and we'll come back and then see what it looks like. All right, so I went ahead and got my applicator primed. See, this is where this is where these little applicators are going to come in handy. This intricate wheels. Some of you guys are probably wondering why I'm only wearing one glove, because I only had one glove left. So I'm using that glove on the hand I handle the applicator with. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the valve stem. I'm going to use that as my guide, I guess. And I'm going to start here, and then I'm just going to work my way counterclockwise, I guess. Now this is loaded up. I should be able to coat almost half this wheel, to be honest. Yeah, this makes getting in here a lot easier. Make sure you're getting every area covered, you know? Then again, this is my first time coating wheels, so I'm just going with the flow, guys, and y'all are going with me. All right. Initial wipe off towel. it's starting to get hot, so I don't want to let this sit for too long. This is just going to be removing that first layer, and then we'll come in with the second towel and buff it off. That's pretty much it, guys. Well, not much to that. I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing done, and we'll come back and check it out, what it looks like when it's all done. All right, everybody, quick update time. It's getting hot, so I really need to finish these up. I already finished the first one. I got the second one done. You guys, this Gyeon rim, it goes on extremely thick. I actually just got off the phone with my buddy Brian with Fab Automotive, because I know he just used it. But yeah, where I'm at right now, it's basically wipe on, wipe off. That was his experience. I was letting it sit not that long just because it's kind of hot, but yeah, it's pretty much applied to a section. I'm doing basically half the face, so I do from basically here and this, all that, and then instantly wipe it off when I'm done. It's actually working really well. The barrels, I do half the barrel and then just wipe it down, and it's good to go. Really looking awesome. This one over here has been sitting. That one's done. So, just like that update. Real quick, before I get back to work, I'm about to get the third one up here, wipe it down with my Gyeon prep, and get started. So yeah, I'll get them done, and then I'll show you the final outcome, and we'll jump into some final thoughts. All right, everybody. So, we got the wheels all done. Let me roll my card out of the way. Done coating them with the Gyeon rim. That's how much I got left. Plenty left. And that's a 30 milliliter bottle. Went ahead and got these things all coated. They look fantastic. They look absolutely killer. Check them out. Oh yeah. What I really like is it did not change the look of the rim as far as gloss. So yeah, really enjoyed using the Gyeon rim. Very user friendly. Wheels look awesome. I'm gonna get set up. We're gonna go over a few final thoughts, and yeah. All right, everybody. Quick final thoughts segment on the Gyeon Q2 rim. So the Gyeon rim, ceramic coating, designed for your wheels. Like I was saying, it's nice to have a coating designed for wheels that can take the heat, that can keep your wheels protected. A few things I want to go over. So after you apply, you're going to want to let it cure for about 24 hours. You can put the wheels back on your car, but obviously with ceramic coatings, any kind of coatings, the longer you can let them sit and cure, the better. 24 hours, let them sit. If you have to put them back on the car, that's fine. Try not to drive it for 24 hours. I know a lot of people don't have that luxury, but yes, I have the luxury. I have my wheels here in the garage. They are going to sit in the garage and cure for 24 hours. I will put a topper on them, just a sacrificial layer, just to help, you know, just to help give it a little bit, little extra. But one coat, you can do 2 coats if you want of the Gyeon rim. I just did one. The car sits in the garage. It hardly gets driven. One coat of this stuff should last me years, to be honest. And your durability is going to change depending on how you wash them, how you take care of them, the soap you use, You know, do you daily drive the car? What environment are you in? So a lot of factors factor in when it comes to wheel coatings. Just take care of them. Wash them with a nice pH neutral soap. See, now the main thing why I wanted to do it, like I was saying, I rinseless wash my car. So I want to be able to just spray some rinseless wash in there, wring out my towel, and just wipe the wheel down. I don't want to have to use my brushes and do all this kind of stuff. If I did, I could just use the car soap. pH neutral car soap should clean them just fine. So yes, it's a little bit of work. It took me a couple hours to do them, but it's going to make cleaning them so much easier. So that is the main goal, why I wanted to do it. Two, I noticed it did not change the look of my rims at all. They are a matte finish, you know, but it didn't make them all shiny and glossy. They look exactly the same. The Gyeon rim is a very, very user-friendly product. Very user-friendly. And this is a 30 milliliter bottle. And this is how much I have left. More than half the bottle. So you could definitely do 2 sets of wheels. Now these are 17 by 9s. So they're not as big. If you've got 20s, you know, bigger truck wheels, then, you know, depends on how big the wheel is. But I can tell you right now, I could probably do 2 more sets of these size of wheels with that 30 milliliter bottle. So yeah, I used my Gyeon prep to wipe the wheels down, and I used my little applicators, cut and force. It's just a foam applicator, cut and force, and I used this. This is key. Getting into all the little intricate areas here on the wheel, all the little cracks and crevices, with that suede block applicator, ain't gonna happen. I'm telling you. So this was a cool trick I picked up from Esoteric's review, and it worked awesome. It worked very, very, very well. So yeah, by the way, I put my Gyeon prep in one of these IK bottles and fell in love, you guys. I love the way these things spray. Yeah, so my advice is just take your time. And even spots right now, I just, you know, it's been 25 minutes, and I threw it up here, and I saw a few spots that I missed with the wipe off, and it wiped off perfectly fine. So very user-friendly coating here from Gyeon. You guys did a great job on this this rim, a Gyeon rim. Like I said, this was my first time ever doing a rim coating. I have done a few paint coatings, so I kind of knew what I was doing, but yeah, after I'd do about half of the barrel. By the time I was done, within 5 to 10 seconds, wipe off, and it was perfect. 0 issues. Yeah, I'm excited. I wish I could show you guys a water test on this, but I promise next time I do a rinseless wash, I will show you guys how I clean them now that they're coated. So I'll just be using a regular rinseless wash, wipe them down, and be good to go. So highly recommend checking out Gyeon rim if you want to coat your rims. This stuff is super user friendly. You don't have to worry about anything. I was totally winging it. I'd get up and go inside for a second and go to the bathroom and come back out and still see high spots, and they wipe right off. So fantastic user-friendly coating. Go check out Gyeon rim to protect your rims. Like I said, this was sent to me from a friend of mine as a birthday gift. When I first got these rims from my GSX, it was taking me so long to put it, finally coat them. But Jordan, if you're watching this, man, I finally got it done. Thank you, bro. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Final thoughts, and let me know what you guys think. I appreciate all you guys that take the time out of your day to watch and support my channel. It really means the world to me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing to the channel. Smash that thumbs up while you're down there. Click that little notification bell. That way when I upload more videos like this, coatings, paint polishings, how-tos, all that kind of good stuff. Full details, I mean, you name it, it's on there, detailing related. So make sure you smash that bell. That way when I upload videos, you get notified. So, yep. Thank you guys. I hope you guys all out there have a fantastic day, night, evening, whatever it is where you're at right now watching. I'm going to catch you guys all on the next video.